Well, grab your drinks, guys. It is time to put the world away. So, welcome to my Philippines experiment save, where we just gave the Philippines the best youth intake generation and the top teams the best facilities that you can get. So, let's go. Let's jump right to it. For the Philippines, I think last time we've seen it, they're ranked 57th. So, I'm going to say, I think they've gone up this time. I'm going to say 52. 49. So we broke it just under 50 now. Top 50 team. We're in the 49th. So let's take a look first of all here through the editor. The reputation is 48.26. I'm not sure if that's gone up. But generation players still 2, and it's moved. It's year 2049, or excuse me, 2040, and it's only moved one time. I thought it was dynamic youth. That was one of the big selling points for Football Manager 2022. But if it is, it's very slow. It's only moved one time. So let's go right to the top players. Is Joshua Singson. He's actually, look at this, with Chelsea. I think we saw that last year. He actually went for 67 million. So little do I forget. Well, he's definitely consistent here in the Premier League. Look at that, 7.25. Good for him. He's maintaining one of the top players there, and one of the best leagues in the world with Chelsea. He's only, yeah, he might be used as a striker. I would say so. 17 goals and 27 appearances. That's pretty good ratio, especially in the top league. 13 international. Yeah, he's got, what do you have for the Philippines? 36 goals and 32 caps. So more than half the time he's scoring goals. So good for him. He's only 25. He's got plenty of years. Then we got this Edgar. He was the top player, so he moved down to 2, wasn't he? Pretty sure last time. So that German connection here that the Philippines have, there's been a lot of teams that's come through this Hertha Berlin. But Edgar Klus, number 2, 23-year-old. Good for him. Raymond Saravino, midfielder, 31-year-old. Playing there. He's still playing in the... Oh, that's right. He moved over to Saudi, right? Because he was with the UAE, a couple teams. And now he's been playing here. This is his 3rd year in Saudi with Al Nassr. And tearing it up down there. I mean, almost 8 first 2. Well, he only had 3 appearances there, but almost an 8. Good for him. And then this is the giant goalkeeper. He's still there here in the Philippines with Kaya, which is Kaya's the best team still. Richard Gonzalez, 24. I was hoping he'd move on to a bigger reputation. Look at this. Has that gone down? I thought there were 2. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they were a star and a half. I'm getting confused. I gotta look at this. Remember it. We have moved up from last year, 2 spots, from 13th to 11th. We can edit everything. Reputation's 89, the league. Gotta keep that number. Look at that. You could change the pitch lengths and everything for their stadium capacity, all this. Their name. But that's cool. The Philippines Football League actually moved up. Keeps moving up. We were going to be the best in Asia, hopefully. Yep, the Japan League's the best here in Asia. Reputation-wise. Oh, yes, sir. They're just under 2.5 star. The Japan Second League is just right above them. All right, let's keep moving up, right? Keep progressing. So there's that. We saw the Philippines, right? The reputation here. That's the number I want to see if it keeps moving up. It should. 48.26. And we got the max for generation player for use. So let's get to the top teams, and then we'll look at the national teams. So the bottom of the top team is still Maharlika. Let's see what youth players, guys, have come through here. First, I gotta look at this and make sure their finances are still, well, lots of money. And still all top-notch facilities, all 20s. So let's see. Oops. Go to my view, and then I go by the age, which I think they're already there. Yep. Here's the youths that came in. 6, 7, 7. Is that one? Nope. It's 7 of them. Anybody over 100? There's not. That came in. 93 is the top that my eyes can pick out here. So not the best youth intake for Maralika. But what are their top players? They got a right last year. Nope. This guy I think was last year. Michael Benzan. Yeah, the 126. So he's that attacking left. I just don't like guys for natural fitness. It just never works out for me. And if one concentration, good luck. Hopefully he gets that close to that potential. But right now I just don't see it. But again, he's only 17. And then their best potential Filipino here is this Johannes Bellier. Good, pretty good mentals here. He's attacking midfielder, central midfielder. 13 passing, vision, and technique. So yeah, he's that ball playing guy. So he should be getting some assists. 24-year-old defender, Mark Triste. Doesn't look too bad. And then there's a guy that's wanted by Stallions. So another Philippine team. He's right at 100. Freddie Banzan. It's another Banzan. Are they brothers? Freddie and Michael. Let's see if he's brothers. Sometimes it'll say guys on here. Like their favorite personnel. It'll say his brother. Nope. Alright, so that's Maralika. Not too impressive there. I didn't know they're nicknamed Team of the Masses, huh? So let's go up to Stallion. Hopefully they got some good youth intake. Finance is still good, and all 20s there. Good deal. All players by the age. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nobody. 2040 doesn't look like a good year so far of the first two teams. Let's look at some of their older players. They have some good. This guy was. That's right. He was the beast that came in last year. He's up to 80. I think he was 80, right? I think for some reason I can remember that. So he's gone up only 4 points. But so 188. Look at that potential. Hopefully he gets there. He's 17. Jefferson. Attacking right. He's capped at the under 23s. And he's attacking right midfielder. So good for him. And they have this William Tolete, 24-year-old, 169 potential. He better hurry. He's 20. Start potentialing, start developing. And they have this 145 potential. Simone Kane, wingback, a right wingback. That's it for the Philippines. A 34-year-old. All the youngsters here. A 108 goalkeeper. Not bad. Oops. And that's it. There's a 99 18-year-old. Look at that name. He's Filipino. Gorz. Bart Kowiek. Okay, I really screwed up that name. All right, not too impressive so far. Let's go, guys. Okay, ADT. Which is the Ascals development team. All 20s. And what was their finances? Still, they're all still positive. Let's go by the age. So we got all these youths here. Anybody over 100? None. But 98, that's it. Not the best youth intake. Let's look at some of their best potential Filipinos. This guy, Vincent Martins. Oh yeah, looks good. 24-year-old. 18. Yes, it's this guy that can run for days. Like a ball-winning guy. Box to box. And what's the other one? 119 potential Filipino. Mark Muras. Striker, 14 finishing and first touch. Not bad. 19-year-old. Hopefully he gets there. And that's it. They got a Loney, huh? On loan. Oh, he's on loan at ADT. No, he's on loan from. Oh, he's on loan at Jeepney. He's playing at Jeepney. They probably got some decent players, huh? Let's take a look at the real quick. Oh yeah, they got a couple. They got this. It's a Mozambique. There's this Christian Saravino. He played. Where did he play? Okay, so United for a while. Mendiola, Kaya for a year. He cycled through all the Philippines, almost. And what was the other player? Yeah, they got a couple guys on loan. All right, there's the Asgles development team. They got a few players. They got like a bunch of foreigners, but no youngsters yet over 100 coming in. Bunch of 90s, 80s, and 90s seem like the average now for potential players coming in. United City, let's go. What, 2 stars now, reputation-wise. Oh, they're getting down there, huh? Still a bunch of money, but what is that? 74 million, looks like, or 71 million. Facilities are all 20s. All players. They got the lowest amount of monies. Oops. So he's wanted already from Maralika. So what youngsters here? Anybody over 100? None. Bunch of 90s and 80s. Some lower ones there, but yeah, they've really kind of gone down. Their development. I don't know. Maybe their head of youth development, their coach is terrible. They need to get a new one. Where's he at? Head of youth development. Working with youngsters, 14. Judging ability and potential's 13. That's not bad. It's pretty good. He's not doing the job. Maybe they just hired him, but something's happening here. Or nothing's happening here. That's the problem. But we'll look at some of their players. They got this one guy. He's 111 current ability, 154 potential. Gerald Brigolia. Really good. His mentals look pretty good. Not determined, though. And then they got, that's their best player, 154. And then the 29-year-old's over 100, 127. They won't reach that. They're maxed out probably already at that age. And that's it? Oh, goodness. Yeah, they must have... I might give all the teams next year, or before I sim it, all max money again, just to see. But they got plenty. I mean, 71 million, yeah, they got plenty. That's not the issue. And it's not, obviously, the facilities. We got maxed out. All right, we'll move on. Mendiola, what do we got here? Come on, give me some good players. Get some good Filipinos in here coming in. Some youths. We got to change our youth system. It's not working here last couple of years, seems like. Last year we had that one beast, 188. So if he keeps developing, he could be one of the best players in the world. So they're just trickling in. I guess I'm expecting 4 or 5 good players development each for every team. That's just not the case. And that's not reality either. I mean, the best we're trying to sim here, the closest. I know this is a fantasy world we're created here, but anyway, here's the youths. And again, no one over 100 potential wise. You got, looks like they're all 80s or 90s. 97's their highest. Not a one player. So they got this beast, 173 potential. Alvin, right? He's 20-year-old now. He's this attacking left attacking midfielder. And then a 165. So yeah, they got some players. Oh yeah, look at this. He's current ability 119. Who's he wanted by? That Hertha Berlin. They must have an affiliate with us. Hertha Berlin. Like I said, they must have all their scouts over here. The Hertha Berlin team. But Steven Subert, Soberano is really looks really good. Only 18. That he's tackling. Yeah, he's good defensive midfielder. 26-year-old there. He's getting up there. I don't think he'll get that potential. 162. And then another is a Soriano Juan. Quick. A left wing back defender. Philippe, 22-year-old, 136 potential, another wing back, left side. Physicals. He's asking to leave. That's a foreigner. Who's another young Filipino here? 22-year-old, 119 potential, William Bablonia. All right, but they got a bunch of players that got the potential for 100. And here's a Norman Ali. All right, wish him the best. The last team, guys. Wait, that's the team I just looked at, right? Mendiola. Yes. Kaya. Here's the big team. Oh, they actually went down a little bit. They must have not done good in the league, maybe. With the look, who won the league? Let's see. Or in the cup competition, just under 5,000. That's right. They were right at 5,000, so they went down just 2 points. Finance is still good, and they're all 20 here. Let's see what youths have come through, right? Because there hasn't been one player, right, guys? That's youth that's come through. That's been over 100. Here we go. They hogged all the youngsters. Oh wow, yes, good for Kaya. My goodness, and that's just good for the Philippines overall as well. But 159 potential, 102, 132, 135. So these, there's 1, 2, 3 players, there's at least a 130 and higher. If they get the potential, that's Premier players, Premier League players. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. So 5 this year, and they're all from one team with players that over 100 potential. So let's look at the lowest one, 102. We got John Regala, a striker, 14 finishing and 14 composure already. Oh wow, off the ball's good, but he doesn't work very hard. So we'll see what happens with him. How tall was he? 5'7". Because he had decent heading, but it's short. 102. What's 109's the next? Simon Morado, 16 finishing, another striker. I like these strikers here in the Philippines. So 132 would be the next. Here we go. Patrick Nagkil, a left defender. All right, and then the next one was right below him. Amani Leonora, another striker. So 3 strikers, a defender, and what was the big one here? 159 is 85 already current. Alvin Lowe, 16-year-old, a defensive midfielder. I'm laughing because it seems like we got a lot here in the Philippines. Defensive midfielder. He's 6 foot. Okay. 14 tackling technique. He's really brave, so wish him the best. He's already in the international squad, under 23 team. Good for them. Okay, so we finished off with some bright news there. Not bad. Let's take a look at the under 19 squad. What's going on potential wise? I kind of see if they're all based here in the Philippines. They are. What's their schedule, right? So they finished Group A. They qualified for the Asian under 19s. They tied with Japan for points. So that's good, and that's gonna, I guess the schedules comes over here, whatever happens after the group. So good for them, right? They won the under 19s in 2038. They made the finals against South Korea and they won. So good for under 19s, Philippines. See? All based in the Philippines. Do they have any matches scheduled? They finished third place playoff there. The under 20s, they lost to the USA on penalty kicks. Oh. Under 21s, you got one player right now based on the team, huh? Did they have any matches? Oh, no matches scheduled. Under 23s. Sort by the potential. That's that beast 180. He's only 17. He's in the under 23s, so he's doing good. All based in the Philippines that my eyes can see. And what have they done? They just had a friendly, and they're in the Asian. They're in the Group B here. Because they won it last year, right? Against Qatar. The Asian Games they won. So, it's looking good. Look at all those green dots. We're playing well. And the senior squad, guys, here it is. According to the potential. Look at Edgar. 167 current ability. He's one of the best players in the world. Defensive midfielder. Filipino, only 23. Ooh-wee. Come on, I want to get him to that 197. So we got players in Germany, France, Saudi, England, France, Norway, Australia, Netherlands. And what have they been doing? Let's see. World Cup, second round, Group 5. It's still going on. They're sitting there. They got to beat UAE. It's close. Yeah, they still got a few more second round, Group 5. Well, that's it. That's it. Yep. And we'll look at the world. Let's look at the world rankings. Spain, England, Brazil, Belgium, Argentina, France, Germany, Italy, Portugal, and Mexico. Look at the award winners. Have we got any Filipinos in there yet? Goal 50. Seems like they're always the best. Okay, the best world goalkeeper of the year. It's still this guy again. 4 years in a row. Ilias Zapantiotis. Look at that. All I see is those bronze colors. Madrid. But no, none of the Philippines in there yet. World Golden Glove. So that's a goalkeeper award as well, right? Wonder what qualifies you for that. Average ratings. Maybe the world goalkeeper is probably the same. He's not even in it. Ibarra and that guy. That guy's in it twice. Right? Yeah, he's right here. Genoa. Kajcek. ZK, call him. I have to look up at the difference here, what qualifies him for World Golden Glove. Golden Glove to me would be like the most saves. Oh yeah, right here, conceded. So the less conceded, I guess, relevant to their appearances. 49 appearances, he's only conceded 31. He had 26 clean sheets. So he's got more clean sheets. That's what it is. Succeeded 31, 37, 41. So that might be it. What did he concede? 46. So even though he's the best, he probably don't have the best defensive in front of him. Or they play better. They play against better teams. Right? There's so many factors. Under 21 ball player of the year is a French guy. Or it's a French guy who plays for PSG. Under 20 player of the year. Man, we'll get one of them. We'll get the Filipino and the World Footballer of the Year. Brazilian, Dutch, and Italian. World Golden Ball of the Year. Look at that. Dutch player, Italian, Argentinian. Usually this is the same, right? Yeah, the same thing. World Golden Ball, World Player of the Year is usually the same people. So Here's the team of the year. So he's got a couple: Madrid, Milan, Liverpool, Madrid, Man City, Bayern, PSG, Seville, Liverpool, Madrid, Milan, Liverpool, Bayern, Madrid, PSG, Madrid, PSG. Same what? 5, 6, 7 teams. The highest average rating. This guy. Bayern. 30-year-old Spaniard midfielder. 19 vision. Wow. All right, guys. So there it is again. We moved up. The Philippines have, right? We're moving up. We're 49th. Next year, I'm gonna sim it here. I'm gonna pick 47. Let's say we're gonna keep going up here. So thank you guys for watching. Try to show you a little bit. If there's anything that you see that you want me to go and look at, maybe the Premier League in England, I can see the past winners of there, Spain or whatever. Let me know. But thank you guys for watching. Remember, keep moving forward.